Alright, game 5 here, and there seems to be really just two competing things on the board. One is, there is an engine, but it's slow-ish to come together. Mining village, courtyard for draw. Um, there's magpie actually for draw, but it only draws treasures, which isn't terrible here, because you would like to buy dominate, obviously, and the best way on this board is really just to stuff your deck full of gold. Have magpies draw them. On the other hand, I was gonna build the engine, go for something like Magpie Amulet opening, maybe Raise, maybe the Amulet because you could gain silver and it trashes a little bit quicker than the Raise. Is that true? I don't know if that's true. I don't think that's true. Never mind. Maybe the Raise is better. I'm not sure. For the engine, maybe the Raise is better. Not entirely sure on that. Right, so the other thing is to go for Beggar and Gardens, and that is what I decided to do. I'm going to pick up a Beggar on 3 and a Magpie on 4 because I want to run that pile, and I'll also run Gardens and maybe Estates or something. That's my 3 pile. And Magpie is just a nice addition to the deck. In addition to just, gaining things into my deck nicely, every magpie I have is one my opponent doesn't have. He picks up a sentry here, so clearly signaling his intent to go for the engine. And so we'll see which is better, right? Beggar Gardens or the engine. So apparently, and I found this out from the spectators afterwards, apparently I didn't play this Beggar Gardens thing properly. I'm supposed to have like 5, 6, or 7 or so beggars and then start to buy gardens. Instead, I just went for it straight away with the single beggar. I'm gonna pick up another beggar here, of course. 2 beggars, and yeah, apparently that's not the way to play beggar gardens. So I think there's 2 ways to play it, right? The way I'm playing it is as though my opponent is also playing the same way, in which case you go for the gardens rather quickly. But I suppose if he's not going for it, then you have time to build, in which case you can grab duchies more easily because you'll have, well, I guess ideally you'd have a beggar in hand every turn, right? Or nearly every turn anyway. So apparently I'm not doing it right. I'm doing it wrong. But we'll see how it turns out still. This is actually a very, very nice turn for my opponent. Both his magpies draw, the sentry trashes. His amulet, I believe, trashed at the start of the turn. So he got through nearly the whole deck there. Me going for gardens kinda locks him off from going for the suits here. I have no problem with taking the curse into my deck. In fact, maybe I should have considered a soothsayer here and gone for a slug type deck. Maybe like Magpie Silver, search for the soothsayer, get soothsayer, and then like buy beggars. And I don't know, maybe soothsayer gardens is better. No, soothsayer gardens can't be better. Beggar puts 3 cards into your deck. Soothsayer puts 1. And beggar gardens is usually like potent, right? Usually that overwhelms a lot of things on the board. But here, you will see a slightly different story. I just completely underestimate not donate, dominate. Dominate is effectively what you pay $14 for 15 points. My opponent buys a gardens there, so cutting me off from 1. I was gonna buy a beggar here, but seeing him contest the gardens, I decided to pick one up myself. Like I said, that's probably wrong because apparently you want like 5, 6 beggars in your deck before you start pushing for gardens. So my opponent's deck is coming along quite nicely, and the key to his deck really is the magpies. Because like I said, that's the only way you're gonna get money to buy the dominate. Provinces, Beggar Gardens beats provinces because it can run the piles quick enough. And well, the key to Beggar Gardens is that it can pick up duchies where something like Ironworks or Workshop cannot. So you just have a lot of control, right? You get a lot of gardens and you can get enough duchies to the point where, I mean, even if they have 6 or 7 provinces, you're still probably ahead of them just on sheer volume in your deck. So 9 for my opponent, and he is doing the right thing here, just picking up gold. Eventually his magpies will breed and get him more magpies, and then he'll have a lot of draw. He also has the sentry, which can set up his magpies, as nice for him. But also have them trash quite a bit. So here, yes, you can't go for province. Beggar Gardens, I think, beats that out. Even, I don't know, even my style of Beggar Gardens will beat it out. I'm not sure if that's true, actually. So here's my third beggar, bought only because I have nothing else to buy, but I'm gonna continue along my gardens path here. He eventually trashes his gardens, right? So I only end up with 7 of the gardens. I mean, he really isn't gonna stop on 9 to buy gardens, right? Look, he's drawing his deck here now, and I don't think he has 14 yet. I don't think he has 14 yet. And really, if you don't have 14, then you should just buy gold. Really, that's all. That's all there is to it. Yeah, 9. Did he pick up a goal? I think, yeah, he picked up a goal there. So he'll be coming up to dominate territory very soon. I have to try to get these things um, worth a lot of points, the gardens worth a lot of points before he's can, dominate me. But I mean, dominate is no joke, man. I saw in this game, dominate is no joke. That is a lot of points. If you could get to dominate, go for it. It's like such a strong engine card. Just to build until you can get to dominate, incredible. So the magpies are finished, none of the gardens are finished, right? He has 7 of the magpies, which honestly is too much. I should have cut him off from all those magpies, and maybe then I would have had a chance, because then building the engine is a lot slower, right? You have to spend 1 turn buying courtyard, then another turn buying a mining village. And then if you want more draw, then you need to buy those things more, right? So another courtyard if you want. As it is here, with 7 magpies, it is going to push him through the bulk of his deck for most of the remaining turns here. So he has what? So he has 12 only here. Still, you don't buy province. So he makes the correct plays here. I think he picks up gold. Yeah, he pick up gold here. Maybe sentry if you have the 14 in your deck already. But you don't buy province. You don't. You wait. You hold off. You hold on until you can dominate, and then just murk. Just just murk the gardens deck. Completely and utterly murk it. Even if I had played this optimally, or what I assume what people tell me is the better way, the more optimal way to play it. Even if I had done that, I really just think dominate is way too strong to do anything about it. Like I don't think I could have competed with dominate. Like if he dominates 5 times, that's 5 9s, 45 extra points. Where am I getting 45 extra points from? Like I'll get 7 from improving my gardens, a handful from duchies, not 45 extra points. No way. You'll see my opponent, if he hasn't done it already, he makes the play of trashing a province with his amulet, just so he can more reliably draw the treasure to empty the province pile, right? So you can do that to push the end of the game. If you find getting to 8 provinces is difficult, then just trash one out your deck and you could buy dominate back again, or you could just, after the 5th province, the 5th dominate rather, you could go just in for provinces and close out the game. Because yeah, 45 extra points is a lot of extra points. Where am I getting that from? There's no way I could get 45 extra points from. I can't do it. I can't do it. The game can't possibly last long enough for me to improve my gardens that much. So here, I think, yeah, that was just straight province by not dominate. Though I'm not sure. No, that was actually dominate. Never mind. So, yeah, lesson to learn here. Dominate is no joke, and I think you could smash Beggar Gardens quite handily. Of course, I mean, the board has to, be conducive to you buy and dominate regularly, which it was here. Partially because I gave him 7 magpies. I shouldn't have allowed that to happen. This wasn't straight Beggar Gardens. If you wanted to, go after the gardens as a strategy. I don't think so. I like opening magpies still. You know, it'll fill your deck and it'll cut your opponent off from important pieces at draw. But maybe not opening beggar straight away. Maybe silver. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Yeah, maybe silver and then suit say and then turn for beggars. Or I don't know. I don't know, but I don't think um and even while playing the game, I don't think this is a straight beggar gardens, but I think you have to buy one or two things on the outside. I'm not having a great series of turns here, but I mean, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Even if I was able to pick up duchies, doesn't do anything. This is a complete blowout. So this game ends on the provinces here. My opponent will soon pick up the last one, and that is game 5 for you. We have one more to go. Alright, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the last one.